So it's not our truck, but it's a beast in its own right. Beast. Hello there.
I want you to punch balls for pizza video.
Hello.
I want you to punch ball video.
Are you?
So,
All right.
So funny.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna get a hitch for the truck. I'm trying to reset your oil life though.
We are going to go get a hitch to put our RV toy hauler on the back of the Kenworth today. So we're gonna take a drive up to Reno, Nevada to Summit Racing Equipment and pick up our hitch system.
In this case, it's a good thing that it didn't come. We'll fold the seats down.
Yeah, that box is a little bigger than I thought it would be.
I didn't think I was gonna do it. I was kind of thinking as a well, I hope we can get the same car.
What'd you get, Bert? Show us your car. There you go. Nice looking Camaro. Trying to fit that into that. Oh. At an angle?
Don't feel bad because the sport wagon wouldn't have worked either.
Alright. Got it in. We had to ditch the box though. Hey guys, all right, day 2 of putting the bumper pull hitch on our Kenworth for that RV right over there. And it seems we've hit a snag, a minor snag.
Man. So most, if not all, actually probably all your trucks, I know internationally used to do some funky stuff with the frames in the back in the day, but they're all 34 inches. Now, when you're looking for measurements for these online, it never really tells you how wide they are, but this is perfect because it'll slide right underneath this cross member. I just got a drill, and it'll be super safe because it's going to sit on top of the frame rails, but we need to be at 31.5 inches realistically for it to work perfectly. And this is 41 inches, 41.5. So we really need to cut this down 5 inches per side to make it work. I guess what I didn't take into consideration is they put these on the back and the pickup trucks, they're the same width. But I didn't realize that they have a spare tire in the back and the frames get wider to accommodate that. So that's why these are made wider. Now I seen these go on pickup, I seen pictures online of these on semi trucks right here. So I figured, okay, yeah, it'll work. But they don't give you any measurements of how wide this is or anything. It just tells you what it fits. So I guess I should have maybe done some research on, because this is for a Ram. Should have maybe done some research and see how wide those are in the back.
Maybe.
But that's all right. I'm gonna go take it to a fab shop. They're gonna cut it down. They're gonna re-weld it for us, and we're gonna make it work. Alright, so we have to do a little modifications to our little projects we got rewelded yesterday because I didn't measure correctly. It was my fault. We're at 27.5 inches, and this guy between here, where it needs to go in between those, the C-channel on the frame, is 27 exactly. So I'm going to take a 1/4 inch on each side of that frame rail out, and then this guy should slide right in because I'm not getting this re-welded. Not ideal, but it'll work. I got pretty much everything out of the way because I'm going to be under here. I've taped this off and marked it off. But I'm going to put some cardboard maybe around these airbags so I don't get sparks flying on them. What you got to be careful is anything hot touching the lines that have air in them. After about 50 cutoff wheels, we got our frame notched. I still gotta clean it up some with the grinder, just in this spot here. And I'm gonna hit it with some paint so it doesn't rust any further. This is a custom hitch. This is actually a Kurt 15809, I believe is the model number. And this is for a Dodge Ram. So some of them have these flanges tilted this way. These are pointed out. The reason why I wanted this is because I knew it was going to be able to slide in here. So we had to cut this guy down 10 inches, 5 on each side because it's too wide, because this is designed for to go around a spare tire on the Dodge Ram 3500. Now I didn't measure correctly. That's why I had to notch these, but even if I didn't, I'd still have to notch them because these little guys over here where the lights bolt, the cross member, I mean, I could have probably ground that down a little bit and whatnot, but this plate, which is 3/8, wouldn't slide in through there. So I still had to kind of notch that frame. Now, I got it to fit. It fits pretty good. It fits like a tight glove, which is what I wanted. It looks factory.
I'm waiting for the right time to change this even more. Losing is for losers, and that is not an option here. This is what I'm made of, and you will never ever fear. When there's no one sitting on the throne, let me be the one showing you what I know.
Yesterday we started at this, and we got all our pilot holes drilled. Now the fun stuff, which I've been dreading, is this, and then this. Key to this is slow speed and best quality of lube, which isn't the best because this stuff, it's WD-40. I couldn't find drill bit juice, so I'm going to use it. It works. And yes, I'm wearing the same clothes as yesterday because I'm going to get dirty again. So, drill the holes out. We're going to pull this off. And then we're going to clean it up some more. Hit it with some spray paint for rust protection. And we're going to bolt it on. And then we're going to go get our electrical. So let's get to work.
I will get up there and make sure I never will return.
install is we finally got our wiring, and I'm gonna recheck my bolts. Yesterday I was dead tired after drilling 6 holes all day. I've made a harness over there, and it's very long.
You look good in this light.
Do I or don't?
No, you do.
Alright, so I had to scrap this whole plan of my beautiful harness extension because, come to find out, I didn't know this, but this was supposed to be a converter, which is supposed to convert this to that. Well, guess what? It doesn't work. So I had to make my own. So on the semi-truck, bottom pin here is your brakes. It's got a separate circuit. You have your left, your right, and then you have your running lights. On these, on the trailers, you have your blinkers and your stop lights. They both use the same circuits. So your left and your right blinker uses the same circuits for stop lights. So every time I try to piggyback off of this, it would backfeed into the tractor and cause issues. As in, like, all the lights would come on, or if I hit my brakes, the blinkers would stay on, like lit up. Even if I turn the blinkers on, they would stop blinking. So it was all sorts of beep-ree. So the rear of the tractor is wired similar to your RVs. So you can take power from the back, and so your blinkers and your stop lights are on the same circuit, your running lights are on a separate circuit, and then your ground is all you have. So you have stop lights and turn signals on one wire, you have your running lights on the other wire, and then you have your ground. So that's all you have. So I was able to tee into that. It doesn't look pretty right now because I just got done doing it. And we just got done testing it, and it works. I'm gonna unplug this out of the way. I'm gonna clean all this up, obviously, but for now I just ran it, so I'm gonna run it along here. And I'm going to get rid of this wiring here now. But yeah, we're good now. So I'm going to tuck this up and try to run in the loom, and then tuck this up.
So wait, let me get this straight. All the wiring and the connector was completely unnecessary?
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't unnecessary. So what I bought is a converter. It's supposed to convert the truck 7-way to an RV 7-way.
Yeah.
And I read online that the majority of the people had good luck with it, and it worked. Then there was a couple reviews, oh no, this thing doesn't work. And I guess I'm one of those people that it doesn't work for. And I don't know who used it on what, that it actually worked for them, but for us it didn't work. So again, this is the converter. It's all supposed to be like in here somewhere, and it's supposed to convert. Like, this is sealed, you can't open this.
So does the loom that you made go away, or does it stick around?
No, it's going away.
So all we had to do
was
was just tie it into the tail lights back here.
Yep.
Wow, think of all the extra time we would have had if we only knew.
It's going away. Pretty much. It sucks.
Good job figuring it out, though.
Yep. Well, I remember wiring these up, and I run off of this, and I remember that it had the same circuit on the turn signal and the brake. So I was like, wait a minute, I'm done messing with that, and I don't feel good today. I have a headache, I feel sick, and we're supposed to leave in 2 days. So I went on the internet and did as I was doing a little bit of research, and I finally realized that, wait, I'm trying to reinvent the wheel here. I don't need to do all that, where I could just tee off of this. I mean, it's not pretty, but I'll make it pretty. So now I gotta undo
Your wife
all that.
appreciates that. I like things to look pretty.
You won't even see it. Right there. But yeah, I'm gonna zip tie this up and then loom it and stuff. It'll look good.
All right.
All right, but that's that.
One step closer, huh?
Pickup truck took a crap.
There you go.
That's pretty much it.
We have a Ford F-350 and some fuel pump.
CB4, high pressure pump, went out, took out the whole fuel system.
Yeah, so that happened on Mother's Day weekend, actually. We were towing this very trailer to go camping, and the truck, it crapped out on us. And so it's been sitting in a repair shop since the beginning of May, waiting on parts that apparently are on eternal back order. And we had this trip planned like a year ago. We've already put it off once, and it's kind of gotten to the point of like do or die, and we decided we're gonna do. And so Martin came up with a plan, and he executed it beautifally, and we're pulling our toy hauler behind our semi-truck.
Our bumper pull.
Our bumper pull. So for those of you who are going to be like, oh, that's just stupid or silly or whatever, why would you want to put a bumper pull behind your semi-truck? We're working with what we got. Like, originally we bought this bumper pull because we had a pickup truck, and we didn't want to deal with the gooseneck setup or a fifth wheel setup in the bed, so we bought the bumper pull because we wanted the room in the bed.
Well, that's exactly it. We wanted the utilizer bed.
Yeah.
For hauling stuff, and this trailer is 37 feet. It's 35 feet inside. It's tall and spacious. It's 37 feet total length with the tongue. It's a big trailer.
Yeah, so we got it originally intending to pull it with our pickup. Actually, we didn't even own a semi when we bought this trailer, I don't think.
Not this one.
Yeah, so, but the pickup failed, and we just happened to have this truck, so why the heck not?
Well, I feel, yeah, exactly. It's going to get the same, if not better, fuel mileage. It's going to tow this trailer without even like knowing it's back there. The only drawback to it is we're so much longer. We're test driving today. We're going down our back roads where we live, and the pickup, no matter what pickup, I had a 2003 GMC Duramax 2500. It didn't like these back roads. My 4 is an F350. It's a 6.7 Super Duty with the 6.7 diesel. Does a lot better, but it still doesn't like these back roads. This truck doesn't even know this trailer's there. So far, I'm in love with it, and I don't know if I ever want to go back to pulling this with the pickup. So
I'm good with whatever.
the only thing that sucks is, again, you're in a big truck, and you got to take the big truck to go places, and we're 65 feet or 66 feet, so it's gonna be tight getting around the camping spots, but we'll manage. Just hard in a W900L, but we got a lot of land, but I guess it's just not spread out properly to park a truck with a trailer at 65 feet.
Which is funny because the guy we bought from had trucks.
Well, he had a single axle, but I don't have a truck though, did he?
I don't know.
Take a picture of it looking lit.
Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. I've been on the flex since
Safety first.
It's my face now.
I ain't never scared like bone
Now it only makes sense to have a pickup truck for it.
It would.
If we had
a pickup truck, we wouldn't be doing this.
In
In the event that it is successfully cut down, it's going to fit a lot better in the back of these
Yeah,
cars.
it should fit right there.
Yeah.
Like spinning in a 644.
Right.
Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24.
It's going to fit in the trunk.
Yep.
There you go.
Check that out. Perfectly.
Precious.
Precious.